Okay, so your next goal after exiting the academy is to get the wooden shield. Professor Allen is like down here off screen, so if you want to hold a direction before Link loads in, make sure to hold upright. Otherwise, just hold down after Link loads in to roll over to him. And talk to him so that he gives you the wooden shield. Shield is not strictly necessary for the run, but it's just faster to get for certain fights later on. And then we roll over here, we talk to Fi a little bit, and she goes away. One important note here is that, in general in this game, you'll notice that we did not start with a full stamina meter right here. And that is because Fi text will not restore your stamina. Even though it's obviously a cutscene, there are certain cutscenes and scenarios in this game where your stamina will not be restored, despite the fact that you do not have control of Link. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Makes the movement here a little bit interesting. So you want to do one roll and then just run over this way. Right here, you actually want to jump off of this platform as far this way as you possibly can. Because what we want to do here is we want to call Link's Loftwing and then hit the loading zone over here instead of the one over here, because this one will spawn us closer to the Faron light pillar compared to this one, which will spawn us like as if we were going to the Lineru pillar, which is not open yet. So just right before you run out of, or once you have the last eighth of the stamina meter, you want to walk over along this part of the platform and then jump off this way with a roll so that the ledge guiding doesn't, like, mess you up. Ledge guiding here is actually pretty bad because if it happens, you'll run up this thing, fall down, and then you'll have to go through the cutscene of getting saved by a knight. So, yeah, don't do that. Just roll off. And then to be safe, you want to tilt a little bit to the left to line Link's angle up more like this, and then call the Loftwing. And you will spawn closer to the Faron light pillar. And then once again, for fastest initial speed, do a single flap, and then use all of the charge attacks. For this flying section, you want to aim down farther than normal so that you're going in a straight line towards the bottom of the light pillar here. You don't have to be, like, completely where the clouds are, but you want to be far down enough so that you can actually trigger the cutscene of getting into the light pillar, because if you're too high above the light pillar, the game is going to wait for Link to fall until he actually hits it. And then right here, I like to use ZL to get the overhead camera view for knowing exactly when I can jump off of my Loftwing. You don't need to be entirely over the light pillar to jump off. You can kind of jump off, like, when you're just barely at the edge of the clouds, just like here. And then, because the trigger zone for being able to enter the light pillar is like slightly in the clouds here, so yeah. You can also just keep on going forward and have the game automatically kick you off the Loftwing when you enter close enough, but doing this is a few frames faster typically. And then you have entered the Faron light pillar. Congratulations. There is now a long cutscene, which I do not really need to explain much of, so this is the end of this video.